What's going on? Epic Bongzilla here, and today I've got another Diablo build for you for the 2.4 patch. This one I call my Lazy Man's Riftstone Farming Hydra build, and really it's just a build for you to be lazy as fuck and go through reggy rifts. Although in this video right here I'm killing a level 60 rift boss. You can use it in greater rifts, but it's more of like a reggy rift casual play. You just feel like going and grinding some riftstones out and you don't really feel like fighting. This is the build to go for. So, with that being said, we'll get on to how the build's set up, and then, yeah, I'll show you some gameplay of it in a reggy rift. So, you're gonna need the Serpent Sparker for one thing, because this is a Hydra build. So yeah, you'll need the Serpent Sparker one. You're gonna need the RoS's Grasp. The Firebirds. I don't even know what that says, to be honest. But you're gonna need 2 of the Firebird set basically, so that just in case you die, you come back from the dead. And you're going to need a 5-piece setup of the RoS, which I have the RoS's chestplate there, the RoS helmet. You're going to want a Hellfire amulet. I put the Zay Stone of Vengeance, and I had the passive Blur placed on it. You're going to want this Ajnagar's Blood Bracer because it's very important and it increases the potency of our shields, which I'll explain when we get there. Bracer's a big deal for the build though. RoS's Unwavering Glare. You're going to want this just to help you reach the 5-piece. A Convention of Elements because, well, we're doing a RoS build and it uses all elements. And a Ring of Royal Grandeur to help fill in the spaces of our set pieces. And then the Firebird's Boots, the RoS's Stride, and the String of Ears belt to help reduce damage by melee attackers. So for the skills, you're going to want Teleport and Wormhole, and this is really just for mobility, getting around. Then you're going to want Hydra and Arcane Hydra. They do pretty good DPS in pairs, and with the RoS I needed an Arcane, so I decided to go with the Arcane Hydras for this one. You're going to want Arcane Torrent and then Static Discharge. This ability is very important for helping our RoS stack stay up without using barely anything. And it's very potent when our RoS stacks are up, though we almost never use it unless we're against a boss. You're going to want Blizzard and Frozen Solid. This will help with the Bane of the Trapped. You're going to want Black Hole and Blizzard. This is very powerful with this build, and the explosion will destroy things. Energy Armor and Energy Trap. And then for the passives you want Audacity, Elemental Exposure, which is a big deal, Unwavering Will, and Galvanizing Ward, which is why we're using those bracers. It makes this shield extremely potent. You're almost unkillable basically. You're going to want Primordial Soul, Aquila Cuirass, and Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac in the cube. The ring helps reduce the cooldown of our teleport so we can stay out of the action. So here I am in a regular rift because, like I said, this is a casual rifting build, though you can take it into greater rifts. But as you can see, the idea of the build here is to really do no in-the-face fighting. It's hella lazy. You basically make sure your energy shield is up so you have a higher amount of arcane energy, and then really you just run around spamming Hydra and then Arcane Torrent. Well, you don't spam them, you press right, or you would press Hydra and then Arcane Torrent, and you would tap it, and Arcane Torrent barely uses any arcane energy when you tap it. So what we do here is we use it to keep our RoS stacks, or our elemental exposure stacks up. So you would spam you would tap Hydra, Arcane Torrent, and as you can see, I'm barely losing Arcane Energy when I do it, which allows me to stay at full Arcane Energy for the Achilles Cuirass for tankability, but it also allows us to keep max elemental exposure stacks, so really the Hydras are just kind of raping everything. But if you encounter like a mob that doesn't seem like it's dying off, that's when you go ahead and you throw in a Blizzard for a second, specifically on elites as well. Or you can throw out that Black Hole, which is extremely devastating to mobs. And the build's just really fun. It's super lazy. Just for you to just kind of walk around and not really do anything, but you'll get rewarded for it in the end. Or that's how I feel about it. And another nice thing about the build is its tankability. In the Greater Rift, it's not as tanky, but to like a 60, you're still almost unkillable because of the shield and then the bracers, the galvanizing ward paired with the bracers. Basically, you can see here I'm standing and I don't take any damage. I'm absorbing all the damage that every single one of these enemies is throwing at me, and it's just hilarious. The great part of this build is even if you get stuck in the shit, you're not going to get killed. I designed it to survive, but really it's meant for you to stay out of it, proc that Zay's Stone of Vengeance, and just play lazy. Lazy as fuck. So, with that being said, like usual, it's been Epic Bongzilla. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. It is just a quick, lazy man's like casual build. I'm sorry it's not a high G-Rift build, but you know, it's a little different than what you see. I know there's a litany of the Undaunted build for the Hydra, but I wanted to go with something a little different. I wanted to utilize the Arcane Hydras and just wanted to be lazy. So, it's been Epic Bongzilla. Hit me with a like if you liked this. Throw me a comment if you feel like it. You can always follow me on Twitter if you want. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be bringing more builds. I have an extremely awesome Crusader build coming that hits for insane damage. So keep up to date on my channel, and I'll have that to you guys ASAP. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Still waiting.